right, everybody. Welcome to my baby girl baby buys at 30 weeks pregnant. And so we'll start with I got her some infant bibs, cute bibs. Got her some infant bibs. And I got a Swaddle Me. They come in 2 packs. I got a small. This is a 7 to 14 pound one. And then I got another Swaddle Me, which is 0 to 3 months. We also got this little baby snuggler so that she could ride nice and comfy. I also made sure that I picked up a baby carrier since I will be having 2 children and don't want to always have to take out the stroller and car seat, and so I would love to wear a baby. This is like a little toy activity toy spiral for her car seat. And I have a pack of flannel swaddle blankets. Well, receiving blankets. I'm going to get one more pack because I like to have a lot of receiving blankets on hand. I did buy her some hats, which I'm going to get her more. I got these in 0 to 3. And I got her some mittens. And I got 2 packs of these little decorative socks in 0 to 6 months. I will get like a couple of packs of newborn since my babies, their feet are always really tiny for the first 3 or 4 months. They have tiny feet. I got some pants, 0 to 3 months, and I got some 0 to 3 month pants since Valerian has a ton of onesies. She has a lot of onesies. So I wanted to get her some pants. I'm going to get her some more pants later on down the line. I saw this backpack. Now this wasn't in our original layaway. I actually exchanged the diaper bag that I had originally picked out, and because I saw this diaper bag backpack, it's really small and compact, which is great. So it forced me to not overpack, and I really love it because it has pockets on each side for bottles, which I think it's really great. And of course they have a cell phone pocket for your cell phone, because this will be my purse as well, and a big pocket in the front for all of my little knickknacks and wallet and stuff. And then I've started her diaper stash already. I have 3 packs of newborn diapers. Violet was in newborn diapers for almost 2 months, and I already know that babies pee and poop ridiculously, and so I want to get more than enough for when she comes home. And I'm not a slave to any particular brand at all. I just she wears them all. Because times are not flourishing. So if I could afford Pampers one day, I'll get Pampers. If I can't, we'll get Parents' Choice or Loves, and that's just how it is. She will be okay. And so we got some wipes. I love to buy these 3 packs of wipes that come in 3 packs because it's only $5 at Walmart. This was $7 because I bought the Pampers wipes. I bought that at Kmart, so they're a little bit more expensive. But the Parents' Choice is $4.77, which is fantastic. So I'll be getting every week I get a pack of Pampers and a pack of wipes every single week. Now come here to her stroller, her travel system. My husband picked this out. She has a Disney baby, has a car seat, and this is a stroller. We haven't opened it yet because we have a few more weeks left, and I don't want it to get dirty or dusty, and so we haven't opened it yet. And there's no picture on here, but this right here is a pack and play. And so we're pretty much doing well with our little baby stash. So this is our little mini baby haul for baby girl, for baby Valerian. All right, on to the vlog. Hi guys, welcome to my 30.5 week pregnancy update with baby number 2. Welcome. I told you guys that I would put up a vlog at the end of this week because I had a series of appointments, and I wanted to give you guys the full update on our plan for little Valerian. And I know y'all just got to finish watching our baby buys. We got all of our stuff out of Layaway last night. It was the most annoying process. Like Kmart in Florida is like horrible. So very disorganized, and just we almost left our pack and play. Because I was just like, I know we had 2 large items. We had the travel system and we had something else. And I was just like, we left the pack and play. And so my husband had to bring all the stuff back so that the lady could count the items. And she had to go in the back to look for it. It was there, you know. But because they have Christmas stuff and everybody's putting their stuff, and that's the reason why I told him to put the stuff on Layaway. It's been on Layaway for about 11 weeks, like 10 or 11 weeks. And that's why I told him to put the stuff on Layaway way before Thanksgiving, because they're not gonna have nowhere to put the stuff, you know. And they just put it any place. So we only had like $150, and I was just like, why prolong it? Just get the stuff out before it becomes buried under all this Christmas stuff. So it took like over an hour because they couldn't find his account. The lady put the account, and I paid the account last week with no problem, but the lady, apparently the account was under his middle name instead of his first. It was just a whole we didn't get home last night until almost 10 o'clock. And so I was too tired to bathe Viola, so I just put on her PJs and put her in the bed. She woke up like 7:30 this morning, and she wanted to take a shower like in the afternoon because I just put her down for her nap. And I told my husband I was going to bathe her today, you know, because anytime I skip a bath, she has to bathe the next day, or she's going to be complaining about itching, because Viola has eczema, and she will itch when her skin gets too dry, and she will freak out and have a whole temper tantrum and just be all very dramatic about it. And so she was fine all morning long, all afternoon long, and then I put her down like 1:30. She started like falling all over the place. Oh, I'm itching. So I told her, you want to get in the tub? Yes! And she felt better. She's a damn actress. And so I believe she was itching, but she just do the most because she want me to like speed up and move. Like, come on, mommy, let's go. So she do the most. So I let her get in the bath, and I did a bubble bath for her, and I washed her off, and I bathed her skin in coconut oil from her face to her feet, and then I let her play for about an hour, and then I put her down for her nap, so she should sleep pretty well, you know, because I used the nighttime soap with her. I only bathe her in the nighttime soap because I want to use the regular Aveeno soap for Valerian, and I don't want to, you know, mix the two. I want all children to have their own stuff. So Viola bathes with the nighttime soap, and Valerian will have her regular Aveeno soap, and I will use coconut oil on Valerian's, you know, everybody's skin. So let's get into the appointments. So this week I had an appointment with the pediatric cardiologist, and it went well for the most part, but there were certain things that he was looking for that he just could not see, because Valerian is laying head down, sunny side up, on her back with both legs up in the air over her head. That's how she laying, with her legs up. They tried to shake my belly. They had me move from side to side. Home Slice is happy where she is, and she's not moving. So he tried. The entire appointment was 3 hours long, so long, and he could not see it. And so he said he ordered an echo for an echocardiogram for after she's born, because that's the first thing that they check when they're born before they stabilize them and take them into surgery. So I had my regular OB appointment where we discussed the birth plan, which is I will be, if I don't go into labor on my own, I will be induced at 37 weeks, and that is because of the omphalocele, and they don't want it to be the organ, the intestines, to be too exposed to the amniotic fluid, because you know the amniotic fluid will cause infection and all of that jazz. And I'm completely fine with her coming at 37 weeks. And so yeah, and so we're going with the vaginal birth because my MFM, which is an acronym for maternal fetal medicine, it's the perinatal specialist. She's told me that it's better for valerian or babies with omphalocele to come through the vaginally, unless there's liver exposed. And so I have been seeing the MFM every 2 weeks just to check to make sure there's no liver present. So far, it looks like a really, really large hernia. I couldn't think of it, but yeah, it looks like a very large hernia. That's what the lady told. I get a new opinion every single time I go, so I'm just rolling with it. My OB knows what to do. They have already flagged my chart. So as soon as and they have meetings at the end of each month on all of the cases where babies have to have surgery, they have omphalocele or whatever kind of issue, so that when I come in, I don't have to say anything. As soon as they scan me, as soon as they scan me and take my name, my chart is already flagged. They will alert whoever is on call at the time, and they know what to do. I don't have to say anything to anybody, which is fantastic, because in Florida we have one of the largest children's hospitals in Florida, Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital, and so that's where we'll be. And so probably because they say they do the surgery at the main hospital, and they have one of the largest neonatal intensive care units in Florida, and I live 5 minutes away, so it's great. And so we went through the birth plan, and which is not really nothing that deep. We're going for a vaginal birth. I do need to discuss with them sleeping arrangements, as far as if I have a non-complicated birth, I really want to make arrangements to sleep at the hospital. They do have a clubhouse, which is like a lodging place, like a hotel. Lodging for parents whose children are in the NICU for more than, a few weeks, and well, more than a few days. And you can sleep there. The hospital does, as long as your child is in the hospital, they will take care of all of your meals, and you could stay there around the clock as much as you want. You can go and sleep, take care of whatever you have to take care of, and come back anytime you want. They do restrict other visitors, but parents are allowed to visit around the clock. And so I'm going to talk to them about that, because I did take, when I went to see the pediatric surgeon, who is a woman, she's so nice, and she's so very, very confident in her abilities, and she really put my heart at ease. And she was just like, your child has a very minor case, and I could fix it within a day or two. I'll have it fixed, and we just have to wait on her to eat, to wean her off of the breathing tube, because they intubate them for the surgery. When she's weaned off the breathing tube, then she has to be able to hold down her milk. Excuse me, I have to I know. Ooh. I had candy in my mouth. And so I have this really gross taste in my mouth that's just driving me nuts, and so I always sucking on something because I can't wait till this pregnancy is over, because it's just these symptoms are just out of control. So yeah, so her post-operative expectations are for her to take milk. She has to get through 4 feedings without vomiting or spitting up excessively and gain weight, and that's it. And so yeah, she put my heart at ease. I kind of made the mistake. I've been like super emotional for the past couple of weeks, because like as we get closer to me delivering, like the reality of everything is just starting to starting to hit me. And I had like a little bit of a breakdown because I was on YouTube, of course, looking at the surgery again. And when they delivered the baby and you saw the defect, I just broke down. My husband was like, stop watching that stuff, you know, because I was like kind of hysterical, like, oh my gosh, like my baby. I mean, Valerian's infallicity is not that bad, but just seeing any baby with any kind of, you know. And so when I went to see my MFM yesterday, this was a new lady. I'd never seen her before. The one that I usually see, she wasn't there. A black lady. And she was really like kind of like dismissive, you know, just a little bit like, you know how people kind of are like desensitized to their work. They really don't have, she had no bedside manner at all, none. Because I started to get like a little teary-eyed, and she was just like, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, it's like a large hernia. Like it's not that. It's an easy fix. It's not that big of a deal. But I know you're oversensitive because you're pregnant. That's what she said. Woo, I was just like, oh Lord, let me get out of this office before I snap on this lady. She was just like being like, oh my God, like, because I was doing like this. Because, you know, when I get to crying, my nose starts to flare, and I do like that. She was like, do you have allergies? And I was like, no, I'm trying not to cry. And she was just like, you don't have to cry. It's really not that serious. Like, she was so rude. She was so rude. Whatever. It ain't that big of a deal to me. Like, I can't, like, stress about that. But I was just kind of shocked at her. Like, she's like, what are you crying for? Like, it's really not that serious. Like, I saw the scans, and it's really like a large hernia. Like, it's easy fix. You don't have to worry about it. But I know you're pregnant and oversensitive. That's what she said. Whew. Ciao. Anywho. So, yeah. So that was that. And, so yeah, we're in the home stretch, like literally. I have 3 weeks left of school. Yes. I'm in week 2 of my 5-week class, and I'm actually done with all of my work this week. So, because the week starts on Tuesday, it ends on Monday, and so I make sure I get all of my work done, because you never know what's going to happen. I've already told my professor, you know, I'm in my late stage of pregnancy, you know, anything could happen. If anything happens, I'll let you know, and I will make up my work. And she's real cool, because she have a bunch of kids too. And she was like, don't worry about it, I understand. I had my baby a day after I finished teaching this one class, and so I was like, whoa, that's cutting it close. And so she said, I understand how important it is to you to finish, since I see that this is your last class. And I was like, yes ma'am, it's my last class. Ooh, I can't wait to graduate, y'all. I'm ready to go to work. But yeah, so yeah, this is my last class. I have 3 weeks left. I think they didn't include Christmas, but I don't care. I don't care about Christmas. I'm going to do all my work. That's the great thing I love about the online environment, is that your assignments are pre-planned in advance. And so you are allowed to go and log on and complete any assignments in advance, turn it in. The only thing that you have to do current is participation, which is, you know, like a thread. Somebody makes up a thread, the teacher will make up a thread, and you have to comment. 3 days. You have to do like 8 posts over the course of 3 days. And so that's the only thing that you have to do, you know, you can't do that in advance. You can't do participation in advance. And so they just want to make sure that you're logging on and you're interacting with your classmates and all of that jazz. And so, and that's super duper easy. This class is like super easy. And so, I do all of my work in the beginning of the week, especially if I have a ton of appointments, which y'all know I go to the doctor a lot. But because we're getting close, my next OB appointment is in 2 weeks. And then my next, the perinatal appointment, which is a specialist, it's in 3 weeks because of Christmas. And so, yeah. But the official end date of my class is January 15th. So I'm going to get all my work done. I'm working, you know, Christmas week. I don't care. I'm working to get my stuff done because I usually have like one assignment, and participation is like, you know, not that big of a deal. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to be done with school so that I can put all my focus on Valerian and Viola. Viola's starting preschool. I found I didn't find it, but there's a preschool that I really like for her to go to. And so we're going to get all of that finalized. As soon as I'm done with this class, I'm going to get Viola enrolled in preschool so that I have the freedom during the day to do what I need to do with Valerian. Viola will be in school having the time of her life because she begs me every single day, Mommy, I want to go to school, I want to play with friends. And so, you know, she is ready to go to school. We're still working on her doing number 2 on her own, and she's not doing number 2 on her own. She will pee all day long because she showed it to me. Every time she pees, she got to take the thing out the potty and, Mommy, I pee! But she will not move on the toilet. I don't know if she's scared or what, but hopefully the school will help her out and she'll get it. My nephew was the same way. Hard to do number 2. But anyway, I'm not stressing about that. Kids potty train at different levels and and I've tried all the suggestions y'all told me, and you know, I'm not gonna whoop her, you know, because to me that's counterproductive. And everybody keeps telling me to hit her, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna do that because she clearly does. She can't get it. So I did the snack, the reward thing, and she won't do it. So, but she'll pee all day long. We go out in public, she'll pee, she'll do it all. And so, yeah, that's that. But I'm not stressing about that. She will potty train. I know for a fact the girl won't go to kindergarten not knowing how to do number 2. So I'm not worried about it. She's a late bloomer when it comes to potty training. But yeah, Violet's going to be in school so that once I get discharged after I have Valerian, I could take care of all of the different things that I have to take care of and visit her as frequently as I can because, you know, we only have one vehicle. So I'll be taking my husband to work, take Violet to school, and Violet will be staying with my mother-in-law during the birth, and, you know, in the days afterwards, she'll be with my mother-in-law because, you know, my mama can't watch her no more. Alright, sorry y'all, my battery went dead. So next week we're going to be doing a lot of shopping. We have to get a new TV for our living room. Violet's getting a big girl bed. She's getting a twin bed. And I'm getting a rug for her room. And I'm going to order some decals with their names on them for their door, since they'll be unofficially, you know, sharing a room. But Valerian's going to sleep with us indefinitely until we move to Orlando. That's still happening, trust and believe. Once I start working, which will be the early part of 2019, January. I'll start work for a few months, and then I'm going to ask for a transfer to the Orlando area, and we're just going to go with that. I'm getting my hospital bag together next week, what's in my diaper bag, get all that stuff taken care of. I'm going to get everything next week because I really don't want to do anything in January. I just want to finish this last few weeks of school, get Violet enrolled in school, and just chill until this baby decides she wants to come. And so y'all stay tuned for all of that. Once I get everything organized and set up, I will do a video on how I organized everything and have everything set up and I'll make a vlog on that, and then all y'all have to do is just wait until baby girl comes, and that's it. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I will see you guys next time. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time, next video. Peace and blessings.